why does he think, and I've had Peter B on this show for a few times, or I've interviewed him many times on this program, and but I would like to know what his psyche is, especially this period. With those of you that have been working with him, going on rallies and all of that, I'd like to know what his psyche is around being the president of Nigeria, why he thinks he's the best man for the job.
Several reasons. So let me take you back a bit, because it's always good for our listeners to understand really what is important. For me, for us to get it right as a country, we all know where we are. We know how things have deteriorated over the years and actually getting worse by the day. So what is important? When you have candidates before you, what should you look out for? It's very important. Far more important than actually looking at manifesto, because you can always hire anybody to write stuff for you. So, because if you're talking about a promise, for instance, without a promiser, who is making that promise? Is he believable? Is he to be trusted? What are his track record? You get it, you miss the point. So there are 4 things that are important, and I'll run that through very quickly. First is the personality, the candidate. Character of the candidate is far more important than what he's saying. If somebody is a liar, there's nothing he's lying about I'm interested in. If somebody is notorious for not keeping to his words, what do I care about what is coming from his mouth? So, character of the person is by far the most important thing. And that encompasses every other thing. His humility. Does he think he knows it all? Is he a good listener? Is he somebody who is compassionate? How does he engage and relate with people? Does he think he's a god? Or he thinks he's equal with every other person? So that is what actually sets P2B apart. Secondly, the party you're also running under is critical. Today, those people that were actually touting structure and all that, they've seen that their structure is actually a liability to Nigerians. Because what you see in some of these bigger parties, conglomeration of people who have diverse personal interests and don't care about people of Nigeria. So what we have in Labour Party is a party that's given us that peace and serenity where you get into office, you don't care about personal interest, but you're focusing on what is God saying and what is good for Nigerians. And number 3 is the process of your emergence. When you have emerged through a process where people put you there, you're going to put people first in your whatever you're doing. In the case of Peter B, you know it. Everybody knows it. Across all demography, ethnic nationalities, the diasporans, he is the choice of the Nigerian people. He's not buying his way with money like others are doing. That's the major difference. If you ignore these 3 things and jump into manifesto, you get it wrong. So these are why P2B is by far. That's why the youth of Nigeria are jumping over around him.